Climate change is a pressing global issue that requires immediate and collective action from the world's superpowers. As the most powerful nations, they have a critical role to play in addressing this challenge. This plan outlines a comprehensive strategy for the top superpowers to come together, leveraging their knowledge, history, and culture to combat climate change. Establish a Global Climate Action Task Force. The top superpowers should establish a Global Climate Action Task Force, CAT, to coordinate efforts and develop a joint strategy for combating climate change. The CAT should be composed of representatives from each superpower and should work collaboratively to identify key priorities, allocate resources, and track progress towards achieving climate action goals. Foster international cooperation. The superpowers should prioritize fostering international cooperation on climate change, including through increased diplomatic engagement, knowledge sharing, and technology transfer. They should also work together to address critical issues related to climate change, including carbon pricing, climate finance, and energy transitions. Promote sustainable consumption and production. The superpowers should promote sustainable consumption and production patterns, including by adopting circular economy models, reducing waste, and promoting responsible resource management. They should also prioritize sustainable agriculture and forestry practices and advocate for the protection and restoration of critical ecosystems. Develop innovative technologies and solutions. The superpowers should collaborate to develop and deploy innovative technologies and solutions to mitigate and adapt to climate change. This can include investments in renewable energy, carbon capture and storage, and sustainable transportation. They should also support research and development in areas such as green hydrogen, advanced battery technologies, and climate-resilient infrastructure. Strengthen adaptation and resilience. The superpowers should prioritize strengthening adaptation and resilience measures, including early warning systems, disaster risk reduction, and climate-resilient infrastructure. They should also invest in climate-resilient agriculture and support vulnerable communities that are disproportionately affected by climate change. Promote nature-based solutions. The superpowers should promote nature-based solutions, such as forest conservation, ecosystem restoration, and sustainable land management, to mitigate climate change. They should also support initiatives such as the Bonn Challenge and the Great Green Wall, which aim to restore degraded lands and protect critical ecosystems. Embrace diversity and inclusion. The superpowers should recognize and embrace the diversity of cultures and traditions across the globe. They should work to promote inclusive and equitable decision-making processes that reflect the needs and priorities of all communities, including Indigenous peoples, women, and marginalized groups. Lead by example. The superpowers should lead by example and demonstrate their commitment to addressing climate change through ambitious domestic climate policies and actions. They should prioritize the phasing out of fossil fuels, support for renewable energy, and the adoption of net zero targets. They should also work towards creating green jobs and investing in sustainable economic growth. Conclusion. The top superpowers have a crucial role to play in combating climate change, and their collaboration is essential for achieving meaningful progress towards a sustainable future. By leveraging their knowledge, history, and culture, the superpowers can work together to develop innovative solutions and approaches to address this global challenge. The plan outlined above provides a roadmap for the top superpowers to come together, work collaboratively, and take decisive action towards a more sustainable and equitable future.